I don't know, late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. It's not catchy. You know, if you listen to a song and it's not catching you, and I've heard nothing that I would remember, that's the problem. I can always tell if a song's going to be really, really good and it's going to do well. And I can tell, I can see why this didn't do very well. It's not that she can't sing. It's that it's not catchy enough. 1991. 20. You see, they did the right thing. He did the right thing in terms of yamma, 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 yamma. When you repeat a word, it gets catchy, so it stays in someone's head. It's just this didn't land. And it just wasn't a good song. That's the only reason he didn't do very well. But 1992, that was in Sweden, in Malmö. 23rd, he came last place. Oh well. In Ireland again. I like her, she's got a lovely voice, and I can see why she came 17th out of 25 places. Let me know, as I said in part 1, let me know if you... Is it part 2 yet? I don't know. I think it is. I'll probably split it in half, and this is probably part 2. Let me know in the comment section if you remember these acts, if you remember where you were, what were you doing when you heard this in 1993? Where were you? Were you at home? Were you pregnant? Were you at a doctor's appointment? Were you walking in the park? Obviously, you're not going to be walking at a park, but what were you doing on that day? Like, let me know. Because, you know, music is connected to memories. Music is connected to memories. So let me know what was happening in your life in 1993. Let me know in the comment section. Ireland again. Ireland was dominating. I feel like the two guys in the back are doing more work than the girls in front. 22nd place out of 25. Not the best. The song's not the greatest as well. Yeah, because it's cute, but I just don't remember it. It's not catchy. This is why. 1996, Oslo, Norway. That's where you were. Last place. Finland. You've struggled in the Eurovision, you know, a little bit. Not like massively. Like a lot of the times you come like kind of middle of the pack, but you've struggled in the past, and you know that's okay. It's okay to struggle. I wonder if there's a change when I get into... I wonder if you found your swing, because I feel like recently, Finland, you've been doing very well, and you found your je ne sais quoi. You know, is that the right word? You found your spunk. You found what makes you interesting as a country. And your entries have been a lot more interesting recently. And I will count this year, because technically you have 2 entries. Yeah, but back in the day, I don't know. Some of these songs that you sent, I'm a bit like, It might get better, but we're only in 1996, so we'll see what else you have. Beautiful voice, can I just say? Wow, that kind of reverberated through my soul. Yeah, she's got a gorgeous voice. 15th, I'm not surprised, out of 25. That's not bad. 1998 in Birmingham. That's where my mum was born. Yeah, wow.
It's a little bit of love. It's a little love. We need to keep us going, keep us smiling. It's love that makes us breathe. Maybe Amsterdam or Bern, Sweden, the UK, where your heart is at home, you will feel.
I can't explain it, but that's the most 90s sounding song I've ever heard. Even though it's the year 2000, millennial. Stockholm, Sweden. Nina Astrom. A little bit. I think I said her name correctly. Maybe not. 18th place out of 24. Not bad at all. I feel Finland, musically, you're always a little bit behind maybe what's new in other countries. That's not a bad thing. It sounds like a lot of times, like when we move into a new decade, you still sound like the 90s. But that's not a bad thing. That's what's popular in your country at the time. So I don't know. I think you've learned, though. I think something changes where the acts that you send just become more interesting. Does that make sense? I don't know when this happens. Because when I think of Finland now, when I think of Eurovision, I think of really quirky, really out there, fun, entertaining acts. In the year 2000, I was too young. I didn't really watch Eurovision, but since I've been watching it, it's been really interesting. Finland have been very interesting. So that means something happens mid-2000s. So let's see what happens around 2005. Let's see. I think it's going to change.
Where your heart is at home, you will feel. Holding on until the next time. I can't get you out of my mind. If you ever talk and be addicted to you. Every time that we say goodbye, I just die a little inside.
That was very local. Tallinn, Estonia. That's like literally next door, isn't it? to Finland. 2002. 20th. That's not that bad. Not bad. Failed to qualify. 36 entries that year. Wow. It's not a bad song. Wow, you failed to qualify twice. Wow. Okay, so 2000 and 2005. Not great. I did say 2005, didn't I? I said something changes. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm right. Because if you failed to qualify twice, maybe something clicked and was like, okay, guys, we need to get this. We need to sort this out. This can't be happening. We need to do better at Eurovision. So maybe something does change after 2005. Let's see. Let's see.
Will we ever find the answer why? Why can love be all that matters? Why?
He's got a great voice. He definitely should have qualified.
While we try to understand, all we need is lightning with power and might.
Guys, I promise you, I had no clue that you were first the year after then. I swear to God, I had no clue. That wasn't pre-planned. That was me just thinking in my head. I was like, there was at some point things changed. Clearly, number one in 2006. Wow. That was a good guess. You got to admit. And obviously, I've seen this band. Yeah. Wow. Hard Rock Hallelujah. You killed it that year. So something did change mid-2000s. Okay.
Striking down the prophets of fools. And as the moon is rising, give us the sign. No others rise up below. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. Demons and angels all in one have arrived. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. God's creation supernatural high.
Has anyone ever seen what he looks like out of that? He looks terrifying. He looks like he's about 6'7". No, he looks about 7. No. He looks about 7 foot. Wow. That's a big human being. Like, do you know what I mean? He just looks terrifying. Yeah. But wow, well done. This song is legendary in Eurovision. And when I think of Eurovision moments, this is one of the biggest moments in Eurovision history because, I mean, it's a rock song as well, and rock songs don't tend to do well, but this really did just like, wow. You know, like, wow. And like I was saying, this changed Finland's trajectory for me. Finland really changed, and since then, so ever since I started watching, so in 2006 I was 17. That's when I kind of started watching Eurovision. And so Finland for me has always been really interesting. I'm like, oh my God, who's Finland going to send to the Eurovision? And I feel like after you got first place from the year before, not even qualifying, when you got first place, it was like, aha, that's our stick. That's what we should be doing. We need to be shocking people. We need to send the most left field artists ever. And I think since this, you think you've realized what your selling point is?
Leave me alone, I wanna go home. I don't wanna see you, so leave me alone. Leave me alone, 'cause I feel like dying.
You see, you sent another rock band after that one because you thought, okay, we won with a rock band the year before, let's send another one. But this was in Helsinki, so.
Leave me alone, I wanna go home.
17th out of 24, very good.
Just leave me alone.
Kentät kutsuu sankareita.
Rock and roll again.
Pelkureita. Missä miehet ratsastaa? Siinä lampaat ei voi laiduntaa. Missä miehet ratsastaa?
Where the men ride. I love their hair. 2008 in Serbia, you came 22nd out of 25. Not great, but it seems like you're still trying to send these rock and roll eyes. But I think you figure out that it's not just about the genre, it's about the spectacle, right? So you haven't had a spectacle like the band, the Rock and Roll Hallelujah, yet. You need a gimmick. You need something that shocks people. This is rock and roll, great. It sounds great, but it's not shocking people. And I think you learn that shocking people is the way to go. Yeah. Great voice. You came last place in 2009. Oof. In Russia, Moscow. So weird. I say it's weird because that's Moscow in Russia. Like, there was a time when Russia was okay with Europe and we used to go there and have events. There's a part of me that kind of was like, damn it. I would have loved to visit like Russia and just see what it was like before the conflict, because the place fascinates me. It's a scary, weird, wonderful place. Is it wonderful? I'm not sure. Scary. Maybe not wonderful. I would love to go to Moscow, to be honest. But yeah, it's weird just seeing Moscow, Russia, like literally had Eurovision in that country. It's so strange. Failed to qualify. Is it true what they say about sending artists that you don't think are going to win Eurovision after you've had the Eurovision? Someone in the comment section said that's what happens, that countries send artists that they don't think will win because they've spent so much money the year before hosting. Is that true? Is that true? Because if it is, that's interesting. Okay, who's this?
He walked his way to see the king in Parliament.
Aww.
But they all turned their heads and walked away.
He's so cute. How old is he? Like 12? Aww. I would have voted for him because he just looks so innocent. 21st out of 25 entries. Paradise Oscar Dadam. He's probably about my age, isn't he? 2011. So in 2011, I was... How old was I in 2011? 2008? I'm trying to think. I was 19 in 2008. I was 22. That took too long. I was 22. So no, maybe he's a little bit younger than me still. But bless him. 21st is not that bad though. Failed to qualify. She sounds good. I like her voice. I think maybe you were like, you cracked the code, but you were sending other artists. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I do it for you, yeah, I do it for you. Marry me, baby, I'll play your game. I change my last name, I walk the walk of shame. I do it for you.
Wow, okay. A lesbian kiss on Eurovision. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, Eurovision is like the most LGBT competition in the world. Like, very liberal. 2013, Malama, Sweden. I need to sneeze. I sneezed on camera. You know when you just feel like you need to sneeze? I had to do it. Anyways, let's continue. 24th out of 26 finalists. 9th in the semi-final. Do you know what? It reminds me of Katy Perry. It's funny, before she started kissing the girl, she reminded me of Katy Perry. I kissed a girl and I liked it. She just reminds me of her. 24th, even with a lesbian kiss on television, you didn't come more than 24th. Where are the LGBT voters? What's going on? Finland should have been higher. I like it.
Everything I'm used to seems to be finely shaped and made up fantasy. Should let go, but we find something better than I somehow ever for
So good. The first song I've listened to and thought that could be on the radio. 100%. I am not surprised it came 11th out of 26. What a great song. Soft Engine, Something Better, 2014, Copenhagen, Denmark. Did pretty well. I'm not surprised. I was confused for a second, and then I realized, are they? Is this okay to say? Are they all autistic? It looked like the drummer had Down syndrome. I'm just asking, like, honestly, he's rocking back and forth, and the way he's rocking it's giving autism. Let me know about this band. Very interesting. But they failed to qualify. Did they fail to qualify because... Yeah, let me know that history of that band. It's different. It's interesting. There's a lot of times you failed to qualify, Finland. You've had a weird kind of up and down, you know what I mean, with the Eurovision. Like, not quite... You've had a number one, but you've not quite done, like, incredibly well. You've either sat in the middle... or you've, landing in the bottom, or not qualifying. It's interesting. Stockholm, Sweden, 2016. Her voice wasn't very good. I like her energy and her dancing, but her voice is not very... You failed to qualify again in 2017. That was really nice. I really liked that. I should have qualified. This 2018, you came 25th out of 26. So again, not great. Failed to qualify again in 2019. Darude featuring Sebastian Rehman, Look Away, Tel Aviv, Israel. I find it weird when I see like Israel and when I see Kyiv, Ukraine. I find it weird because I'm like, right now, like you couldn't hold Eurovision Song Contest in either of those places. It's crazy how like time changes and wars happen, and yeah, even in Europe. Oh, Europe. I mean, guess Israel's not Europe. Why is Israel in... Anyways, let's not... I mean, why is Australia in the Eurovision? I feel very sorry for everyone who entered the Eurovision in 2020 because of what happened. That time is still, for me, is like we blipped You know, have you ever watched the Marvel movies when they blip and they all disintegrate and they lose time? That's what it felt like for COVID. COVID was a weird time. Kind of wish I was on YouTube at that time because everyone was watching YouTube, and I would have had a lot of subscribers and viewers. But I was working in a hospital. Of all times to work in a hospital, how unlucky is that, guys? How unlucky is that? Anyone who worked in a hospital in 2020, we were just very unlucky. I mean, wow, what a time. Yeah. And yes, I looked after COVID patients, and yes, I saw people die. Sorry to bring the mood down, but yeah, I'm still traumatized, and this is why I don't do that job anymore. Anyways, let's continue. Triggered by 2020. They're cool as hell. Oh, I like them. I would have voted for them. Yeah. Yeah, I would have voted for Blind Channel. Dark Side. They came 6th out of 26. Very, very good. 2021 in the Netherlands. I would 1,000% have voted for them. Yes. So cool. Look at them both with long hair. The Rasmus. Was that after Rasmus had released their song, like the one that's like really well known? They came 21st out of 40 entries. That's not the greatest, but not the worst. 21 out of 25. Oh, he came. Yeah, not great. They've got better songs than the Rasmus. God, I just love him. I just love him so much. And this is the first year that I actually I started doing reactions. Garia! Love him. Cha Cha Cha. Liverpool 2023. The year before, who won? Ukraine won the Eurovision. Was hosted in Britain. So yeah. Oh, so good. Came 2nd. And it was well deserved. In fact, you should have come 1st, to be honest. You should have come 1st. I can't lie. But you had Sweden and they had Lordi, so there's that. I think you're actively trying to win now. I think because I'm not sure it's ever been hosted in Finland. Let me know if I maybe it did and I missed it. But I think you want to host the Eurovision. I think you desperately want to. You're starting to send acts that really you're trying to win. Cha 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 cha. So good. So good. No Rules. Remember them in last year in Malmö, and you came 19th. So last year was in Sweden. This year's in Switzerland, and I think it's gonna be in Sweden again next year. Oh, I'm just guessing that they're gonna win. No Rules.
This is Finland!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120,
You absolutely want to win. You want to win. You're sending like very interesting like artists. Finland, you want to win this year. I can tell. It's just very evident that you want to win, and I'd like you to win. You're probably not going to win this year with your own acts, but Sweden's going to win with an high. Well, it's 50% a win for Finland and 50% a win for Sweden. So technically, but I think you want to host. I think you want to host the Eurovision in Helsinki. I think you do. I've just got this feeling, and I think it's going to come. What do you think? Maybe next year. Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, remember, let me know if you remember these acts, what you were doing, where you were you going shopping, were you, like, I don't know why I said go shopping. Was it your birthday during this time? What were you doing when you if you can remember one of these songs, do you remember what you were doing at the time? Let me know. Make sure you subscribe for more content. I will be covering the Eurovision. We have literally less than a week until the Eurovision Song Contest, the first semi-finals. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be so good. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.